Want to up your video editing game?
Keep watching to make your video look more professional.
Alright guys, today we're going to cover 5 different ways to edit your videos simply by changing the way you cut your footage. It's great if you know some of these, but stick around because there might be a few you don't already know.
Now let's give your videos that spice of life. If you haven't already, remember to download the software and follow along. Now let's go!
The first type of cut is the jump cut. This is commonly used by YouTubers to cut out awkward silences or breaks in dialogue. As you can see in this example, without any jump cuts, the video moves super slow, even awkward.
So have you seen any movies lately?
Yeah, recently I watched Dungeons and Dragons. It's pretty good. This clip can be cut back to look a lot smoother, and you can use this editing technique to make your videos flow a bit better.
Have you seen any movies lately?
Yeah, recently I watched Dungeons and Dragons. It's pretty good.
Jump cuts can also be used in different applications like montages, in documentary interviews, or to amplify tension. You can edit jump cuts in PowerDirector by simply splitting off and deleting the parts you want to cut out, or by using the trim tool.
Everybody's thinking the same thing. Don't tell me you're not thinking the same thing, Maro. Now let's get into some more interesting ones. The next one is a 2-in-1 because it can be used interchangeably, the J and the L cut. The point of these cuts is to provide context to dialogue in a smooth way, without the audience noticing the edit too much. Dialogue with the video can cut back and forth, and it can be distracting.
For the L cut, the dialogue will continue as the camera cuts to another image. And for the J cut, the dialogue will first play while the camera shows the contextual clip, but then cuts to the source of the dialogue. Let's see an example.
Everybody's thinking the same thing. Don't tell me you're not thinking the same thing, Maro.
Everybody thinks the same, but nobody's actually considering throwing away food that's not yours. You sound like the office lunatic.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay to microwave fish in the office. You can try this editing technique by first unlinking your video with its audio. Right-click on a particular clip and click Link or Unlink Video and Audio. From there, you can play around with different shots and your audio. As you can see, these cuts got their name from the shape on the timeline. The L cut looks like an L and the J cut looks like a J.
Cutting on action is most often used in action shots. One moment you see the character dribble a basketball and jump up to shoot, and in the next the camera angle changes and shows the ball going in. It's a great way to emphasize action shots. To get this cut, simply make a cut where the first action happens and bring the clip of the matching second shot right after it. Trim the clips as you see fit in order to make it look smoother.
In a match cut, you can use similar shapes, colors, actions, or dialogue to create a seamless transition and show parallels in a story. The most commonly used version on social media might be the use of similar shapes and colors. In our example, we see an apple transition into a cup of coffee. This example can be used in a video titled "What I Eat in a Day" and makes your video much more visually entertaining. This can be done easily as well, and the editing is similar to what we explained in cutting on action. For this cut, just make sure that when you film your subjects, the angle and position are approximately the same in order to get that seamless transition.
Eyeline matching is a form of continuity editing which helps to maintain contextual consistency in time and space during the video. It sounds complicated, but it's just a small detail that makes a big difference.
Eyeline matching can frequently be seen in TikToks or Reels when someone is filming dialogue meant for 2 people, but are just filming themselves as 2 characters. The way they're sitting or positioned might be different, but the eyeline stays the same and tells the audience that these 2 people are talking to each other, even though the cut jumps back and forth and you aren't seeing both people in the same frame. This can also be done if 2 people are in different shots, but are talking to each other.
Hey, so did you hear how Swiss cheese is now the official cheese of the Vatican?
Because it's the holiest of cheeses, right? I heard it's a great place to live though.
I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. This is super easy as well, and all you need to do is make sure you're keeping the eyeline the same in every clip. If the second character is on the left side, make sure the first character is maintaining eye contact with the left side of the frame and vice versa.
Alright guys, those are the 5 types of cuts you can add in your video to give it a more professional finish. If you have any questions or you want us to deep dive into a particular type of editing technique in our next video, let us know in the comments below.
Give us a like and subscribe if you found the video helpful. We like to see your feedback. And also remember to download PowerDirector and don't reheat your fish in the off-X microwave.